Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. I wanted to go over a bunch of safety things. Oh, I got my headlamp still on. But that brings me to a good point. Like, if you're working like on a car, underneath a car, or whatever you're working on, sometimes you need the extra bit of light. And these headlamps are great. But the only problem is that when you start putting on like any type of like hearing protection, now you got all this going on. Not that that's a bad thing, but sometimes it just like it gets bulky after a while, and like it's too much. It's too much. So I was trying to find something that I could keep my headlamp on, do all my work, as well as have decent hearing protection. So I started my quest is um, I got these clear armor headphones, earmuffs, rather, and these things work great. They cancel out. I mean, they cancel out everything. But the only problem is like if my wife came in or somebody came into a shop, and I have these on, I can't hear anything. So I mean, it's good and it's bad. It's good because you're saving your ears when you're running the air hammer or the air wrenches, and you getting a stubborn bolt or nut off. But it like you can't hear. I don't know how many times I've been wearing these, and the wife has snuck up on me, and she gets a big laugh out of it. But I mean, it could be a dangerous situation. So, but if I'm like running something like hardcore, like the table saw for a long period of time, these are my go-to earmuffs, and they're by Clear Armor. So these work great. Then a couple buddies of mine said, "Why don't you get like active shooting head here earmuffs?" So I'm like, "All right, well, what are those?" So I know they had like shooting earmuffs, which is kind of like what the Clear Armors are used for, but this is made by Caldwell, and actually has two little microphones here. So you turn it on, and you actually get active noise canceling, which is like great because once you have these headphones on, earmuffs, I can still hear stuff in the background, and you can adjust the volume so like you can definitely like hear clearly. And I like to play a lot of music in the background, but I can never hear it obviously when I'm running air wrenches or air hammers. But as soon as the air hammers and stuff are done, I want to be able to listen to my music, or I want to hear if somebody like comes into my shop so I don't get startled and hurt myself even more. So I got these, and these things worked fantastic. The only problem is I got like this whole head thing going on. So like you don't realize how fatigued your neck and your head gets by wearing all this stuff all the time. And when I'm curled up underneath cars, I need something that's like light, and I'm not going to be like bumping into stuff. So that became a little bit of an issue, as well as this like whole headlamp thing. So brings me to what we got today. So one, I already made a video on this, but this is this is like kind of like a 360 or 180 rather wraparound light that sits up, and it is like low profile. So when you are working underneath like a crawl space, or you're in your garage underneath your car, and I mean you can tell how dramatically more bright this is than the other headset, and it's a low profile, and you got a couple different like lighting modes on it. And then I found these beauties. This is a wraparound. Let me get it wrapped around from my head. But this is like a wraparound active noise canceling earplug. So what that means is like one, it sits around your neck, so it kind of like hangs out there, pretty nice. You have your earplugs that go in, so it's like low profile. So again, you're not gonna have this big ear muff that you're gonna be bumping into things, and it has active noise canceling. So it works just like the shooting headphones. So as soon as you start running like an air hammer or air wrench or something else like that, it cuts that noise out basically almost completely. And since this sits in your ear canal, you're not going to get any like hardcore decibels going in, like damaging your hearing. On top of that, it is Bluetooth. So I can actually listen to my music the entire time. Like I hooked this up to my cell phone, play my music. I can listen to my music at like a normal level and have active noise canceling through these things. Um, to say the least, like I graduated, I guess, from having the big clunky headlamp and non noise canceling headphones to getting the active Caldwells, where now I can hear people come in. I can kind of hear my music, and these do like a superior job. But I was looking for something. I was looking for the best of both worlds. I wanted to listen to my music at a normal level, as well as not have like this big headpiece going around. I'm banging into stuff underneath. Anyway, I wanted to make this video a lot shorter than what it was, but I think overall, these two products are definitely the way that I've gone in Garage Mahal to make sure that I'm being safe, as well as getting my job done, and I got a little pleasure by being able to listen to my music while I'm like getting my work done, so I'm not bored out of my mind. And this also works great when I am shooting my videos, recording my videos. Hopefully, you guys have seen them, but now I can actually listen to a little bit of music in the background, and I can give commentary through my videos, and I don't have to worry about the music being picked up by my cameras. But anyway, I hope this helps everybody out there. There was a lot of like products that I went through, but I think that overall they were all like pretty great upgrades. And again, I still use them all on a daily basis, but these are just like a few things I think that will make your life a lot easier out there when you're working on your cars or working in your wood shop or whatever you're doing. They need some noise canceling. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching. As always, be safe out there, and thanks for subscribing.